Today we wanted to give a simplistic, non-Indigo specific guide and overview of synthetic assets in order to further educate people on their purpose and utility. First things first, what are synthetic assets? I want you to think of this in the most straightforward manner possible. Synthetic assets are on-chain mirrored versions of off-chain assets, which can be anything in the real world, in any market, at any time. There is no ownership of the real-world asset when a holder owns a synthetic asset. The synth owner/trader simply gets exposure to the real-world asset's price action on-chain. When the price action of a real-world asset goes up or down and stays relatively static, the synthetic version does the same. This is possible via real-time Oracle functionality that Synthetic Asset and other DeFi protocols design and build out so as to have accurate on-chain and constant data feeds. Next, we'll discuss the value of synthetic assets and give an example of a real-world use case. Synthetics bring open access to a fair and borderless market at any time, for anyone with crypto funds and not only the accredited and wealthy. Aside from crypto funds, what is needed for someone is a reliable internet connection to leverage the synthetic asset protocol and begin trading or staking, as is current with most synthetic asset protocols. So now you probably see the power and utility of synthetics for the world, but what about its power and utility in DeFi? It's known that there is oftentimes many high fees and related expenses, cuts, and time slips in traditional trading or investing. Perhaps more importantly, centralized exchanges have been known to halt trading without reason and effectively shut trading or account access down for the exchange participant during periods of high volatility. We've seen this with popular trading applications such as Robinhood and Coinbase. Even the US and other global stock exchanges have unexpectedly halted trading in the past. This will be effectively bypassed and avoided with decentralization and guaranteed uptime via the blockchain. And when brought to a decentralized finance platform, if a certain market closes unexpectedly, the price action on-chain of a synthetic will still mirror that data, but the DeFi protocol remains up while synthetic assets or any other function of the protocol will also remain open and accessible. The process becomes a much simpler, quicker, and more individually controllable process with no central power or single points of failure. The persona's access to trading or staking within the protocol will always be open to them. At Indigo Protocol, our mission is to bring synthetic assets to life on-chain and introduce new investors and people to asset price action they otherwise would have never been able to participate in. As we see a great wealth distribution happening in the coming years and decades ahead, Indigo's synthetic assets will help that cause and usher people into a more transparent and fair global economy. Thanks for viewing our short one-on-one explanation of synthetic assets. Want to learn more about synthetic assets? Indigo is expanding our educational content library in preparation for new users and partners progressing Cardano's vision for mass adoption. To stay up to date, follow our links in the description and watch out for more simple, straight-to-the-point educational videos from Indigo Protocol. From Daniel Short, Community Manager of Indigo, thank you for listening and have a great day.